got the crazy red one in with her calf and one of the bulls and the little heifer that we've been trying to get. We're gonna go see if we can give her an attitude adjustment with the other cows. But if she doesn't learn an attitude adjustment, she's gonna go to the market, because we can't deal with crazy, and her ass is crazy. So yeah, Miss Crazy Red One, and her calf, and Mr. Socks managed to finally get over here. We dropped them in the pond lot for the moment, because they're all going to act crazy anyways. Get them to calm down a minute. Emily's making new friends. The new one got put in here with the rest of them, and she's not assimilated yet. So she's all over the place. We were hoping they were just to get them to go into the barn, and we'll shut the gate, get them all to go in there together and shut the gate, and then she will learn to join these instead of running around like a wild animal by herself. And then the other one is over there in the pond. Mr. Cotton here and his girls. We are missing one of our heifers, and we don't know where she went to. So we're gonna have to go check the neighbor's herd to see if we can find her, because she is missing. What? Well, you think there's something in that bucket? There's nothing in that bucket. There's my Tana baby over there with his mommy. My little heifer. My little heifer there with his mommy. She's back here giving me a bath. She's back here trying to eat me. That gonna tongue went right across my back. Oh my gosh, she's gonna eat me. This is my cow selfie. Oh crap! She's trying to rip my clothes off of here. She's trying to eat me. She's so hungry.
That's $3.91.
She's trying to eat me. This is my cow buddy. She's my selfie buddy. You want a selfie too, Miss $3.91?
That's enough.
You want a selfie too?
You got blue up.
Grandma.
Yep.
I got you too.
So we still haven't found our 191. I guess we're gonna have to start looking around the neighborhood.
I guess we have to go back.
Y'all gonna clean my four-wheeler off?
But this one here is my buddy. She's like super friendly.
You need to get aggressive with each other.
I'm gonna pet her.
You know people eat cow tongue?
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, we took the young crazy out. We left all the old crazies in. But all of these right here, at some point in time, basically gonna get sold. These are the old ones. At 516, she ain't doing so hot, you know. I don't know how long they'll last. Those might have a little Holstein in them too. At 516, at 515, some of them might have some Holstein in them. So I don't know. Anyways, old big boy, he should have went to the dairy barn, but we got the crazy one out. Hopefully these will chill a little bit. So this is the bearing, and this is the sleeve. The sleeve goes through the bearing. And it heavily damaged the sleeve. So we didn't know that. So when we were looking up bearings or pulleys, this is what we were finding. But we never saw the part about the sleeve that went through it. So this is the new pulley. He brings that out, and I said, well, mine's different. And this is the pulley that I found all over eBay for like next to nothing versus what they charged me. But this is the part that I needed or didn't understand. So that's what we're doing today on the X-Mark mower. So we got the new pulley. So we're going to try to figure out how to take this off the sleeve, and hopefully we can reuse it. If not, we're going to have a new sleeve if we can't separate this. You know, that's what we're doing today. I came up here to, you know, one of the local scrap yards to get some parts. You're welcome, Emma. We call them all the local scrap yards now. Oh, you know, we don't want to get anybody too excited over something, you know. 2600 with turf tires, gasoline. Definitely never got to see the inside of a shed, but otherwise looks like a nice straight tractor. Got a little one here, 1715. A lift. Jacobson's 120. 120 Workmaster. Kubota. Not much on the used side. That thing there is pretty cool though. Pretty cool looking. I don't know what you would do with it, but it's pretty cool. Well, we had to run a local scrapyard this morning because yesterday Chris was down in the pasture bush hogging and blew the top radiator hose. So we run up to John Deere and they matched us up with something and said it'd be here in a couple of days. It was a few dollars cheaper than the other place I could have ordered it from. So hopefully we'll get 1206 back together. We got a bunch of bush hogging still to do. Yesterday and day before, I spent most of my days running around Warrenton trying to get things done that, you know, need to be done. We're gonna put some hay in for the girls, Mr. Cotton, and we got some more stuff to do. I'll show you that later. Out here fixing a little electric fence. So when we were cutting this field, we got a little carried away and caught the white wire, which is crap, but we caught the white wire over there with the hay rake. And then I told Emily, I said, careful, don't catch the wire. So Emily jumps on the rake, the other rake, and goes over here to where the gate handles were, and immediately wraps it up in the wire. I mean, she couldn't have done it any faster. So we were finally getting around to fixing this. But I gotta go get some gate handles because I don't have any. And so we gotta go get some gate handles and get this put back together. Then maybe we let the cows come over here. I don't know what keeps running through here, but whatever it is, it does it like every couple days. It's not every day. Because this wire is always broke on the bottom. It is always pulled off all the time. Hooked it back up again. Somebody is always running through there. Deer or something. Well, we loaded up with mineral. It's raining. We're gonna go put it out anyways. It ain't raining that hard. We had to fix electric fence out back. I guess deer run through it or something. Had to go fix that. We're pedaling around today, trying to do catch-up stuff, fixing fences, whatnot. But yeah, it's raining. It's not terribly hard, but just enough to be annoying. So whenever this rain stops, we'll finish up our hay. I went up there and looked at it today. There ain't nothing up there. It's hardly even worth cutting, but it's got to be done. So it might be several days before we get to that. But it's raining. We ain't gonna complain about that. We need every little bit of rain we can get. Well, this is what the corral looks like during the daytime. The other day we came in here and cut down all the giant weeds, briars, bushes, trees. Just cut it all out. So it is actually functional now. So whenever we get around to it, try to capture some girls. I'm gonna put some mineral and stuff in there for them. They're probably all the way on the other side of the farm somewhere. But anyways, yeah, I gotta lube up the gate. But otherwise, I came down here with the lawnmower, and Jordan came down here with the weed eater, and Emily and Harvester showed up eventually, and with a whole lot of snipping and a whole lot of pulling and a whole lot of cutting, we got it all trimmed down except for the backside over there. Got it all trimmed down, so now it's actually functional as soon as I put some oil on it. Well, the only real problem with this round pen and what we got here is it's not really made for doing animals, even though it's, you see what you got there. Problem is, you got a cow in there and you let her out, well, then she can back up all the way back into the pen and go back in the pen again. We don't have any gate anywhere in here to stop or keep the cow from backing up, or keep them all from backing up, or anything of that nature on this pen. I mean, it's only supposed to be a small use pen, but at the same time, if you do actually work cattle in here, it can be a real pain. So what you end up doing is running a fence post through the gates to stop the animal from backing out. And somebody's got to grab the post and then get her to go back in the other direction and all that stuff. So that's the downside of this pen. Otherwise it works. Dad bought it umpteen years ago. It works. But now at the dairy barn, we have the slide gates that go across. Well, we really need 2 slide gates instead of just 1 up there. So when you really get to working some cows, you can bring 1 in, lock it in, then bring the second one in, lock it in. Really need like 2 slide gates up there. And it wouldn't hurt to have 1 down here. Maybe back here or something. At least to stop the next ones from coming in and make sure the first one gets out. And preferably 1 right here and then another one right there. But, you know, we'll have to look into that one day when we get down there. And check in on it. See how much they are. You see those metal pieces on each side of the gate? Dad bought some of those up at the dairy barn, but he made these down here. But yeah, I just looked up that slide gate. They're like $800 for that slide gate. Definitely something you need, but that's a lot of money for a slide gate. We got a brand new baby down here. This cow's been hanging out in this spot all day. I think her number 4, number 5, something like that. There's a new baby down here. Little white-faced calf. He's hiding right now. He had his head up a minute ago, but he's hiding. He's literally right here in front of us somewhere. Number 4 cow. Crazy cow and her calf are still hanging out by themselves. But there's the new baby. Oh, he's such a pretty face. Look at that pretty face. He's a very pretty face. This little brownie. This little brown baby with a super pretty face. Yeah. Very pretty face. Very pretty face. But he just got born. His mama's been hanging in this spot all day. Just waiting on him to get up and move around with her. We ain't gonna leave him. We ain't gonna mess with him. Hey y'all, like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. If you don't have nothing to say, just drop a heart or something, emoji, I don't care. Put it in the comments. It helps out a lot. It really does. Make sure you come follow us on Facebook. And we'll catch you later.